Hello, hello. I think we're on. I think I'm on.
Here we go. Here we go, everybody. Get set up. Just a second to set up. I got 1 minute to spare. Woohoo, 1 minute. This is going to be a live chat Thursday afternoon. And if you're watching this at a later time and you would like to speed through, you may speed through the talky parts. I'm going to be talking to a live chat room and interacting with them. So we're going to do some cat tags, see what we can get into here a little bit. Just see what we can get into. I'm going to wait a few minutes to see who all comes in the room. And we have Kendra and Brittany and Colleen and Vicky. Hi, Vicky. What time? Vicky's going to come on here at 4 or 4:30. And as soon as we get done with this little live chat, we're going to go to Vicky's. Yay! Send everybody straight to Vicky's room afterwards. Terry's in the house. So, this is what I did last night with Aunt Beck. Aunt Beck ended up doing a little live hangout channel and had Mary out the air and me as her guest, and we kind of did a game together. And I like this, but I think it needs a word. Needs a word. And then I'll put it away. We'll put a word on it. It just kind of makes it complete when you do that. And it's impressive. Hi, Chelsea Cat. Sharon's in the house. Hi, Shauna. Shauna's from Norway or the Netherlands. She's from across the pond. 4 p.m. Central, so that will be 5 p.m. Eastern. I am on the Eastern channel, so I will stream till y'all get tired of me, and then I will go straight over to Vicky. So, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. I should have put a little bit of darkness around that. See what I can do. Smudge the edges a little bit. Hi, Michelle. Everybody coming in. I'm trying to catch all your names. I think I have so far. Hello to everybody lurking and watching behind the scenes. Welcome. There's 16 of you in the room. It keeps going up. Everybody's coming in. So, I think I'm done with this page now. I've already got it dated. So I can put this book away until bingo night. This is my bingo book. Bingo Saturday night. Tonight, um, Tanya McGuire is coming on. Uh, I don't know, 7:30 or 8 Central or Eastern, but she's coming on and she's going to do a stash sell from her boutique. She's going to be selling from her boutique that she has, um, and she wanted to do a live sale tonight, so that's why I came on early. because Beth, were there 9 ACT cards in my 9 pocket? Yes, I believe there was. I'll show it to you. Sandra is troll girls. That's uh Sana. I'm sorry, not Sandra. It's Sana, Sanna, and she and I did a 9 pocket exchange, and I can show it to you. I can show it to you. Here's my 9 pocket ACT folder. Oh, you think you had one missing? Well, let me just double check. I've got it right here. This was from Teresa Church. And this one is from Elsie from Canada. She did some really cute ones. And this one's from Brittany. And then Sana, you sent me the one, and there was a mermaid tag and a letter, and that was one. I I guess I didn't know if that was considered one of your pockets or not, but I accepted it as a ACT card. It was really more of a tag and your little love note. Uh, and I just accepted that as a one of your cards. But I got your butterfly and your parrot, and a cockatiel and a parrot, and the lamp and the cupcake shaker card, and then the chocolate flower, and then a happy summer note tag, and then an always create with the lace and the butterflies. But this is fine, Sana. I like it. I love it. And I do have another paper clip, but I'm using it for something else. And I've taken some of your things out, and I put it in a drawer over here beside me. I can't show you the drawer right this second, but the drawer has items in it from Happy Mail and different things from different people. I've already used some of your things in other art. Hi, Becky. Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl's gonna lurk. Okay, honey, I understand. Well, wait, don't send it just yet, Sana. If there is another ACT card, you can wait till you have a full envelope to send me. You don't have to send just that one little thing. So wait, hang on, because I've got a few things I'm probably going to be sending you within a month or so. I'll be sending you an envelope. So we're good. We're okay, Sana. Don't fret. It'll be okay. You can just save it till you get a full envelope full, because that's what I'm going to do for you. So, hi, Holly, Kimberly, welcome. Good to see everybody this afternoon. Violet's in the house. Hi. Hi, everybody coming in. It's popped up to 21 people. Woohoo! Yay! So, Sana, we're good, Sana. So don't just mail one ACT card. Wait until you get an envelope full. Amy's in the house. Hi, Amy. Amy Tucker. Hi, Amy. Jennifer's in the house. Ooh, joo-hoo. Hi, guys. This is great. But Sana, I did show everybody your 9 pocket letter, and I had them all out and stuck them all back in, and you did an excellent job on your cards. They were all very, 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 very cute. Loved them all. Abel, Yo-Yo's in the house. Hey, Yo-Yo's. Hi, Joycey. so so anyway, yeah, these were some of my 9 pocket ACT cards. This one was from Sharon Lombard. Very, very pretty. I love the collars. These are my collars. These blues and purples with a little splash of green and yellow is just, oh, I love it. I could just, as Joycey would say, it's lickable. So yeah, this is my 9 pocket letters that I did, and I sent everybody one, and we had a very, very good time with this, and I think everybody received theirs. I haven't heard any complaints from anybody. Uh, so the instructions that I gave to everybody worked. Your son graduated from high school. Woohoo! What a great milestone. Yes, and then you're out of town for a week. Okay, Amy, great. Great, great, great. Awesome. So anyway, we're going to work on our cat tags, and I posted a Facebook um, note about you guys putting your family fur pets on my Facebook group page, and I think we're going to do a couple of those before we actually quit the cat tags, and do some family tags of some dogs and cats. Um, we got room. We got room in this little book to do that. So I'll do a quick flip through for you. And hi, Debbie. Hi, everybody coming in. If there's anybody else I've missed, Lori's in the house. I think I've been catching everybody as you come in. If I've missed you, I'm sorry. No offense. Just welcome everybody. I'm going to do a quick flip through on our cat tags and let y'all have a little peek, and then we've got 2 more cats to do on this series, and then I'm going to start doing some family pets. So this is a couple of just the napkins, and then we have Abby. We're going through the ABCs now, so you all can check to make sure we got everything straight. I'm very pleased with all of our cat tags. I love them all. Here's Miss Bernice. Hi, Deborah. Uh, Sana, I think I'm going to wait a month. We're going to finish the cat tags, and it might be maybe the at the uh, sometime in July. We'll do another exchange, and I'm thinking we're going to do coins. Do the coins, artist trading coins. So we're going to wait till the middle of July before I start talking about it, and I'll explain all the rules then and how we're going to do it. And we'll start making some artist trading coins. Uh, yeah, and we'll talk about that in July. We're going to take a couple-week break and finish the month of June, and finish the ABCs. We got 2 more cats to do in here, and then I want to do a few of the pets that have been posted on my Facebook page. Is my uh, goal at this moment until further notice. And I was wanting to get through to the clipboard and do a few things in on the clipboard too. Yes, I will, Sana. I'll send you a message. I know you want to play, so I'll make sure you're included, okay? Thank you, Janet. Yeah. So we always make it fun. So yeah. Okay. Wow, there's 28 of you in the room. I'm impressed. I'll get through this now. Let's get through Bernice. We're ready for Bernice. And you know what Bernice says? You know what she says? Shh, you are talking too loud. This is the library. Shh. That's what she says. Caleb. Which one's Caleb? Deb. Oh, Deb the celebrity. I see. Celeb. Uh-huh. Debbie is good. I love to watch Debbie. I've done several of Debbie's art. I'll have to show them to you, Debbie. Some of my things I've done with you. I'll show you that next. But anyway, here's Callie Ann. I think I can move it down just a little bit so you can see their tassels. And there's Devin. Shh. Ollie. And Eva Elizabeth. This book is so much more roomier, the new book. It's kind of wobbly, but we'll manage. Miss Fanny Farmer and Goldie Ginger. Henry Hunter. Isabella. Super Jasmine. And Miss Lulu. I need to put a little bit of glue on this. It's not sticking down all the way. Did I do Kevin? Did I skip Kevin? Yes, Janet made an announcement that Tanya is having a live stream tonight and she's going to be selling out of her boutique and having some goodies for everybody if you're interested in that after a while. That is why I am streaming early. She'll be on 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. Well, I'm thinking when I do, well, the next ones I'm going to do, Lori, are pets, everybody's pets, fur babies. And they're going to have their real names. And I haven't thought about, I haven't, we talked about what we're going to do next. And we haven't said all dogs. We might mix it up. Okay, Mary. Mary's got things to do. Thank you, Mary. And Miss Lulu. And then Mr. Max. Yeah, Yeah, we're going to do fur babies. So there'll be dogs and cats. And possibly birds and whatever else people have as their pets. Nancy Natasha. I did watch Mary's, I think I got the second half of your video this morning. You were still working, you were ripping up your fabric for your tags. Pixie Bob. We can always hear her coming in the room. And Queen Cutie Pie. And Ryan Raleigh. And Mr. Sir Scotty. He's from the British Columbia area. He's been honored. He's got his sachet on. And then Tucker the Turk. Ursula. Pretty Ursula. And Vanna. Oh, Queen Cutie Pie. Well, good. Thank you. Malcolm X. And our Mr. Zipper. He's our surfing dude. He's got a surfboard now. And that's those. And I think. Let's see if this is the book that I've got. That I've done some of Debbie's things in. This was with Lena. This was painting with a palette knife. I did that with Lena. And this one I did with Debbie. This was that easy painting, fast and fun watercolor book. I'm going to have to get it back out again. I want to do some more out of it. I love this book. Debbie enabled me to buy this book. And I love it. And there's the sailboats. And I used my own painty papers. So that was Debbie's. I did that paint along with Debbie Epps with the Fast and Fun watercolor, page 62. Oh, 3/8, March the 8th. And then I also did this with Debbie. This was one of the Fast and Fun watercolors too, in January. And it inspired me to do some more watercolorings that on my own. And I did this birdhouse. And my inspiration was a calendar birdhouse. So that's as far as I got on this watercolor. But I love what I did. I really loved what I did. That was some of Debbie's inspirations. And I think there might be one more that Let me see. Get to the book here. But Debbie, I painted along with Debbie on this one. And I thought there was one more. This was also Debbie's. A lesson with fun with watercolor on January. I did this with Debbie. And there was one more. And I think it was done with Janet. These are some prompt games. This was done with Janet Young. And I did paint it along with her. And this was done with Lena. I painted along with Lena on this when she did the whales. And this just is a picture out of a magazine that inspires me to put them together. Oh, the birch trees. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Janet did the birch trees. And I must have passed it up. Passed it. I thought it was right there. Maybe it's back this way. Yeah, the birch trees. That was fun with the masking. We masked used the masking fluid. Well, it must be stuck together because I have gone through every page. But a lot of these are just prompt games. The rest of them. There it is. It was on the back. It was right here all along. But this was done with Janet Young, and it was a paint along. Let's see if I can get a good picture for you. And this was a lot of fun with Janet. January 19th. Yes, the whale was with drips. That was the different one. Uh, no, I don't have her hidden, Janet. Where would I check? We're trying to get Curly T into our chat room. How would I find from here? Would I find out if she is blocked? If I don't know what to look under. Make sure she's on live chat instead of top chat. Debbie has a video on some of these, and it says fast and fun on her video titles. Okay, uh, I I went to my YouTube and I looked for blocked people, and there's no one blocked on my channel. Does anybody know anything about unblocking people? I'm going to go to my channels, my videos. Let's see if I've got it in my channels. About. uh, home. It has to be. I'm going into my settings. I don't see anything in my settings. I'm going to the dots. Um, I don't see. I don't see anything about how to where to look for them. Even library, history. Uh, I don't know where else to look. I've looked through every one of my tabs. Okay, Vicky Ross said that she's had this problem and it was on the other person's end on her computer, and I don't know why. Um, I don't have any, I don't even know where to look for blocked people. She is in top chat, and I just asked her to go into live chat. We'll see if this helps. Okay. Uh, Curly, click on me. I'm going to post for her to click on me, and maybe it'll do something that in that end. Well, hi, Teresa. It's under Creator Studio. Okay. I'm going to go over to my Creator Studio. So just hang on 1 second. We're trying to help a girl out. And I'm going to go into my Creator Studio. And there's Community. She's in live chat now. Okay. Under Creator Studio. Now I'm in Creator Studio. Now what do I look for? Dashboard, Video Manager. Am I going to see something about blocks? Community. There's two. I don't see anybody held. I went into a spam area. It's under Creator Studios in the community tabs. Okay, I'm in the community tabs. It's under community tabs. I don't see anybody. I have a spam file, and there's nobody in my spam. Nobody held for review. I don't have anybody that I don't see anybody names. Uh, okay, I don't know where else to look. Go in maybe my there is a settings in my community moderators, approved, hidden users. Oh, let's see. Okay. I think I found hidden users. I found her. She should be in now. I found her. I've got Mr. Trump is in the hidden users. Got it. I think she should be in now. Candace. Who's Candace? Is that Curly? Is Curly Candace? Okay. Now I'm going to go back to my live stream. Okay, Candace. Is she in? I don't see her. Is she typing? Okay. I don't see Curly. I don't see her. Am I supposed to be in live chat or top chat? I don't see her yet. Is she typing? Live chat. Okay. I'm in live chat. Always live chat. She's in. She's in. I don't see Curly's name coming up on my chat. Yeah. Say something, Curly. I want to see your name so I can see that it's worked. Do I have to refresh? Oh, maybe she had to refresh. Okay. All right. Well, we'll wait for you. Can tell me if she comes in if I miss her. I don't want to lose her. So now, where were we before we were in solving that problem? Oh, well, okay. All right. Oh, there's Candace is on. Okay. Oh, it won't work on your usual account. Okay. Well, welcome, Candace, honey. I'm so sorry, but I'm glad that we got you now. we've got you now. But I did have some hidden users, and you were in that little hidden user area. And I'm sorry. But, we're going to move on. I showed you a few pictures, and let's get down to it. Let's do a cat. I went ahead and sketched out Miss White, and I've got a couple of others, but this is our next tag. And she's got flowers in her hair. So I found a ribbon that I thought went real good with it, and I fussy cut around the ribbon, and I thought these would look good for her hair. But I'm going to have her ears sticking up above it somehow. And then I found this lace, and it's not exactly like that, but I thought it went well with the ribbon. So I'm going to use this for her dress. Yeah, then my next view, I'll be on Saturday night at 7, and we'll see if it's cleared up by then. But I'm glad you got 2 accounts. At least you can get in by the other account. Um, yeah, I might have to reboot my system, but I don't think it would. Okay. Okay, Janet. So anyway, I'm going to move forward, and work on this kitty cat. And I hope we're clearing it up. So Miss Kitty is going to be, I think, on this piece. And I think this will work. And I'm going to use cardstock for her cutting, for her whiteness, because she's going to be a white cat. She's Snow White. So I do need some cardstock. I might have a piece over here. Got some scrappies. Here's a piece of cardstock, because I want her tail, her head and her tail, and her ears and her feet to be white. So we will do this. So, um, I did get some new cabinets. Uh, I got the wardrobe cabinet from Lowe's, and they're in the white, and they match my kitchen cabinets that I have in my room in here. So I'm taking the couch out and putting it in two wardrobe cabinets. And Joe's I think he's in the living room taking one out of the box. It'll probably take him an hour or two to get it put together. Yay! I'm excited. I get more storage. More storage. Now, if you want to um, if you want to put a new name for Miss White, you may pick it out now amongst yourself. Hi, Shauna. And Shauna's talking about when she is streaming, and she says, I'll do 12:30 both days and keeping it simple. Okay. Which days? Let me back up. Chatty cats. They could be the chatty cats. That's cute, Teresa. Oh, you're changing. You were on Saturday night too, Shauna? Oh, man. I'm sorry. Okay. Shauna, do you want me to change? Because I'm not fixed in. I was just doing it to see how it was working out. I really haven't. I just kept it at 7 because that way I could remember everything. Um, because I won't mind coming on in the afternoons on Saturdays if that's the case. But I do know that everybody's liking the Saturday night bingo, and they're staying late. Even when we quit, they're staying around chatting. It's a big hit right now until it fizzles out. And I've been streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays uh, because I've only been doing it for 3 months, and I was just trying to get a feel on which day would be the best. Okay, 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 Shauna. I'm not. I'm really easy to get along with. I don't mind if you all just tell me. You just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it. I won't complain because tonight Tanya's coming on, and so I came on in the afternoon. So I might just do Tuesdays and Thursdays in the afternoon. If you'd like to have a Tuesday or a Thursday night, because Tanya's doing her boutique sale tonight, and she's only doing it once a month. And I told her that that's fine. I'll do in the afternoon. So, okay, I think I'll leave Saturday nights. Okay, for sure. But but I know there's a lot of us that do stream and we do piggyback, but I do also know that they're all recorded and we can always go back and watch. You pick people can pick who they want to watch, and then we can always go back and rewatch the other one. So that's good that we're recorded. And well, there's Journey. Hi, Journey. So okay, okay. Now what did I do? Oh, there it is. Okay, where was I? So But I'm not doing it for. I am definitely not streaming for profit. I'm just streaming for fun and for friendship. And I'm not selling anything or asking for anything, or everything I do is for you guys. And I know that there are um, other girls that sell. They need they need to make an income and stuff. And Lori likes my evenings because she has to work. Okay. But if Lisa and Becky and Tanya want to do an evening show on Tuesdays and Thursdays, if they do, I will always flip to an afternoon about 2 o'clock. And then after we get done in here, we have to go straight over to Vicky Ross's room, and you all have to march straight over there without detouring. You can take one little potty break, and then you have to go to Vicky's. Vicky does beautiful things. Okay, I did the hat and the tail. That's all of that. And the rest is her skirt and dress. And I'm just going to draw it on the card. Well, I could still do paper. We'll see. Well, I might be able to do it in a different color than the white. And Shauna, your grandchildren are absolutely beautiful. You have beautiful grandchildren, Shauna. They're adorable, adorable. All of them. There's, I think, three of them. And their little hands. They want to do their little hands with Mama. That's so cute. Okay, let's see how this goes. Now, this doesn't have to be white. It could be um, gray, or we can color this little piece, but it might make the lace show up. And I'm going to do 3 layers of lace. And I'm going to glue it on the white and see how it goes. See if it'll stick down without coming off. We'll let that dry for a minute, but that's going to be her dress, and I will trim that off. Let that dry for just a minute. And then her head. And her tail. I didn't really have to cut that apart, I guess. But we can still glue it down. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Okay. Hi, Norma. We're working on a cat tag. She's going to have flowers in her hair. What's that song? She wore flowers in her hair. It's an oldie but goodie song. I could do it this way, but I like it this way. And then I'll trim it. I could do a stencil on the background, a floral stencil. That would look cute. And I could color the texture paste. I could make it a particular color because she's going to be all white, but I'm going to make her feet, and I'm going to make draw the rest of her face, and do a little markings on her ears. So, what kind of background texture paste would look good? Yes, it is, Branson. Norma, I think it is too. Lacy white. You want lacy white in the background? Would that affect her because she's white? I'm gonna do a black outline of her. And I was thinking about using this my new stencil that I have that I've been using, and I'll put this in the background. I just need to know what color texture paste you want me to make it. Hi, Nancy. Her name. Oh, you were talking about Lacey White as her name. Okay, that's good, Joycey. We can do Lacey White. Yes. What color background should I use the texture paste in, or just paint? A light blue. Okay, good. I've got a light blue. I can do that. Shall we go metallic? If you don't want to do metallic, I can do chalky, light blue. Ice blue. Okay. I gotta go. I got an okay, all clear. All clear. I've got these little spongy guys and they are so good. If you ever find any, I think they're in the kitty section in the crafts, and they're little sponges on dowel rods. These little sponges are very, very nice. Cheryl says Beth not able to stay because of her passing of her aunt and other stuff's going on with her daughter. So she's asking for special prayers at this time. So if she's not online or in the chat room, we know that she's dealing with a death in her family. And we are so, so sorry. Yes, it is Journey. That is metallic from Walmart. I found it one day and grabbed it because they have green and red, and I think there's purple and blue, a dark blue, and I found the light blue, and it's called ice blue, and they're like $1 something a bottle. But I liked it because it was metallic. So we'll make this for Lacey White. And here's these little spongy guys, and they come in a package, and there's like 3 or 4 different sizes in the package. And I have used this over and over for several times so far. I just put it in my water like my brushes and rinse it out a little bit to keep it soft. I keep it damp or keep it in the water, and it has not come unglued to the stick. So, and I'm able to use it over and over before it gets too icky. So far, so good. I need a little more. I'm dabbing away. Dab, dab, dab. Okay, I think that'll work. Here it goes. Ooh, guys, look at that. Oh my. Oh my. I love that. I'm going to get the dryer out. She's going to look good on this. And then I'm going to outline her in black too. Very. That was ice blue. Folk art. Folk art. Walmart. Cool beans.
What you doing?
I'm making a cat.
Oh, cattail.
Joe's in the house.
They cut that tree all the way down,
Did they?
and when they dropped it, they dropped about 30 foot of it
Yeah.
out toward the road. It went all the way
Across the road.
Well, not across the road, but right at the road. Broke the main water line in the street.
Oh.
I mean,
Okay, we were watching this video show, and I don't know what year it was, but it was a tree trimming job. We were watching somebody do a sawmill milling a great big log and making lumber out of it at their house. Had his own personal saw mill thing. What's that contraption called? Saw blade.
yeah.
But anyway, in the next video came on, and it was these guys, and it was a tree company, and they were removing a big pine tree that was
4-foot ponderosa pine.
4 foot around. You could not get around it. I mean, you couldn't get half your body around it. It was so big, and they had this little guy in the top of the tree, and it was probably 200 feet tall. Almost 200 feet tall, and this little guy monkey of a guy up in the top chopping the limbs off and then dropping them down on a rope. Well, this tree was in between two houses, which probably didn't have 20 feet between the houses. They were so close together, and this tree was in one guy's yard because he had a white picket fence behind it, and I believe the tree belonged to him. So anyway, he was having the tree removed, and they were taking all the limbs down, dropping these big limbs down without it landing on the roof, and then they were chipping it up and hauling off the lumber. So they got the big pole. They got all the limbs off, and then there was the big trunk standing. So he chopped 30 feet out of it. You say about 30 feet, and dropped it down, and it was to land in the yard and then land towards the road.
No, it was about 25, 30 feet.
Yeah, it was a big long section out of the top of the trunk, and they dropped it to the ground, and he was laying it down, and it went to the sidewalk, and when it hit so hard it broke the main water line. So who has to pay for that?
I don't know.
Would that be under an insurance claim? If they bust the city's insurance, I don't know.
He better have a permit. That's all.
Well, I'm sure he had a permit, and I'm sure that the tree company was bonded. And but when they cut something down, and then it disrupts the city's water line, it might go under a homeowner's insurance. But I don't know.
There was more water than just a 3/4 inch line coming out. It was about a 6-inch line.
Oh, he was Holly. Well, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Holly's husband was a millwright at a sawmill. He chopped. Well, we were watching this. We watched two different factories. Family owned, and they were steamed mills run by hot fire and water steam, and antique sawmills. And we were watching videos on them today. That was our big entertainment. So, but I'm curious to see if the city could charge their insurance for the fix.
As long as it's anything from the house to the meter, it's responsibility of the homeowners.
Yeah, but since it was the main water line, well, I'm sure he did more than maintenance. Those machines, those are specialty machines, and I guarantee you, he earned every penny of the title, the millwright, to work on those old machines, because you can't buy replacement parts. You have to fabricate parts. And you have to know what you're doing to be able to use those kind of machines and fabrication machines, if you ask me. But I would say that the city will be charging somebody for that break. There'll be a lawyer involved, guarantee. Well, that's cute. So she's going to go on here, and I am going to get another marker. Oh, he broke many a bone at that job. I'm gonna say the mills that we were watching on the video this morning. Uh, I said, it was family owned, and working with those big logs. My gosh, had to be injuries. Had to be. Okay, let me take a peek at her. Give her some pretty eyes. So now you know what we watch on TV.
It's 91 degrees here
Is it 91 outside
in the shade.
in the shade?
Come on.
So, how do you like lacy white? North Carolina is 73. Okay, there she is. '84 in South Carolina. '77 in Kentucky. Joe was from Louisville. '87 in Montana or Missouri. Kendra had a little bit of rain this morning too. It rained yesterday on us. Teresa Teresa says it's cloudy and breezy in Oakland, 68 degrees. Ooh, that's perfect temperature. I like 68. Okay. Does she need anything else on this tag? What else does she need? Shannon lives in Oregon. Let's see, what can I use? Hello, Manjo. Uh, just to let you know, we're an art show. If you like, do you like to do art? And that's what we're doing. If you like arts and crafts, we might do a prompt game. If you all want to do a prompt game, or I can do another cat. Now I picked out. I just did Miss White, and I will print her name out and put it on her after a while. Is there anything else you want to put on her? Can you all think of anything else to put on her? Here's her napkin picture. And then I sketched out York chocolate, and I sketched him out and made him look like an artist. And then I put an easel in the background on him. You want to put a necklace on her? I could do necklace, or I could do some gems on her, all over her dress. Earrings, some dangly earrings. She needs a little bling. Okay, we can do bling. Let's see what we can find. We could put some beads on her. Let's see if I have anything in the orange department. I don't have a lot of orange, but I do have another one that has orange in it. Or we could do it all in white and clear. I've got a lot of clear stuff. And white. And pearls. We could do her in pearls. Pearls would look pretty. Or a pin, okay. A brooch or earrings. A necklace and earrings would be great. We can do that. I think I'm going to go with the pearls for starters. But I think he's going to be cute too. He's going to be cute. I might have some smaller pearls for her ears. Well, we've talked about the weather. I think Joe went outside. So much for my cabinet being put together. Yeah, Lacey White. We're going to name her Lacey White. Okay, Norma. We'll see you later. Take care. Michelle bought something from the care auction yesterday. Yep, we'll see you soon. It won't be long. We'll see you in the chat. Vicki will be on at 5 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Central. Vicki Ross. We got to go see her as soon as she comes on. And we'll see how long I can stream. Since she's a hippie, shall we let him dangle down long on her neck? Since she's kind of a hippie. These can be her love beads, her love pearls. Her love pearls. Now, let's see. Ouch. I got the sharp needle. Thought I had the dull one. Oops. Oopsie. All right. I like that. In case you haven't heard me talk about whenever I use embroidery thread or something soft, and I'm going to use beads, I don't have to have a wire needle. You can use a wire needle, but I take and put a little bit of tacky glue on the end of my threads, and I cut the thread at an angle so that it's tapered, and then I twist it with the glue on it, and then wait just a few seconds here, and this tip is not as flimsy, and therefore it'll go through a bead or through a hole that you've made. I made a hole here with a needle to go to the back side. But I don't know where the hole is. Thought it was right there. Yeah, I was off to the side. There it is. So that way I don't have to use a needle, so to speak. I could just use the thread. And that's what she's going to look like. Oh, that's wonderful, Holly. That's wonderful. Holly's niece was in the hospital with a stroke, and she might be going home today. That's awesome. I hope she gets a full recovery and therapy. Yes, good. Awesome. Okay. Well, what else does she need, Colleen? Does she need something else? I can't think of anything else. I am going to tape her necklace down in the back, if I can do it without upsetting her earrings. There we go. Alrighty. Then we have these two. Do y'all want to play a game? Who wants to play a game with me? We could give Miss Lacey White a friend. We could give her a friend. She could be a mom. I've had these buttons for a while. There's different buttons in here. And we can put one of them down here for her to use as a little kid. I can put a bow in his neck around his where the holes are. He'll lay flat. Shall he have a little boy? Let's see. We can put a bow on his neck. Okay. On the front, we'll tie a bow on him first. And we'll pick the bright orange out of her flowers so we could see him. Give him a little bow tie. I can do it. It just takes me a minute to get a tiny, tiny bow. It just takes me a minute to get it on there right. There. There's Mama and her little boy. How's that? Okay, after I finish this gluing this guy down, we'll play a game. Today's project, hi Justin, we made this cat tag. We made this little cat tag. And then the next thing we're going to do is play a prompt game. and we use our art supplies, and we make a journal out of it, make a page out of it. So all you need is a piece of paper, any kind of piece of paper you got, Justin, in your notebook or whatever. And then we're going to give you some ideas of what to put on the paper. We'll tell you what to do. We'll do them all together, and we do it all together as a game. You'll like it if you play along. And if you don't have some of the art things that we have, we'll give you a substitute of something else that you can use, whatever you have in your stash. So you'll see how it goes as we play. Okay, let me just put some tacky glue on this and we're done. Love to have you play with us. If you like art, we're the group. Okay, there's Miss White. I guess she needs to be Mrs. White, not Miss, since she has a baby. And it's going to be Lacey White with Bubba. I'm going to put her over here to dry and put these up and get my sticks out. And we'll play. Good deal. Let me get my other book out here. Let's see. I think I'll play on this one today. Get these empty pages done up. Bubba. Yeah, we can name him Bubba. Lacey White and Bubba. Okay. Lacey White and Bubba. We got it. Hi, Patrick. We're playing a game. You going to play with us? We got us another guy in here to play with. Justin's going to play with us too. So we're getting ready to do a prompt game. So get your paper out and play with us. Justin, we got another young man in here, and he's going to play the game too. He likes to play too. Yeah, I did pearls on the necklace. Yeah. Thanks, Justin. So Patrick's in the house and he'll play with us, and you two boys can play with what you have. Okay. You got a piece of paper. That's all we need. It's a piece of paper. I just so happen to have a little bit of paint on this. We're going to start with a fresh, taking all the rubber bands off and mix them all up again. I've got art supplies on these sticks that I have here, and there's about 75 different art supplies, and some of it's just you'll see how it goes. We'll explain it to you, and we will give you lots of opportunity to. Patrick, you've played this prompt game before with me, where we have art prompts. Yeah, from the last time. Yay. That's right. You know how it goes. So I've got all these sticks, and I'm going to pick out some different ones and mix them all up. And I usually like to pick about 8 or 10. I'll take 10 out, and we can use a couple of use them as substitutes. Let's see, blue, red, orange, green, yellow, and blue. 6, and a purple. I got 12. Okay, they're all mixed up. We'll use these next time. Okay, the very first prompt says black and white. So you can put something on your white paper. I'm going to go to a new sheet so we can show you guys officially how to play. Here's a white piece of paper, and I just happen to have, it's a little bit thicker than copy paper, but you can work on any kind of white paper that you want, or colored paper, I don't care. So any kind of paper, and the first prompt is black and white. So I'm going to put something black and white down here on my book. It could be paint, it can be paper. I just happen to have some scrapbook paper, and it's black and white. So I'm going to cut this up and put it on my paper. It's black and white. It's something that I had laying on my desk. You can use a magic marker. You can use paint. You could put your paint on with a card and do it real thin. Coat of paint and it'll dry fast. You can use beads. Yes, you may. Black and white is your first prompt. So whatever you have on your table in your room, use black and white. You could use newspaper. It's black and white. Newspaper is black and white. Or something from a magazine, print, that's black and white. You know, some kind of print piece of paper. Junk mail has black and white on it. You can use anything with black and white. So I'm just going to cut me a few of these off and lay them down. This is my black and white. And if you don't like it, if you don't like what I'm saying, you tell us and we can give you an alternate of something else to use. Black gesso is perfect. That would be good, Aunt Becky. She's going to do hers in black, and then it's going to dry, and then she's going to put a stencil and do white paint through the stencil. That would be perfect. And the main thing about this is that we're going to have fun doing it. So anything you want to put down on your paper that's black and white. You could use this paper, leave the white showing, and do something black on top of it. You can doodle or draw something, draw a big smiley face. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to put on your paper is what happens. And we just want to have lots of fun while we art. We like to art in this room, and we like to have fun. We don't we encourage any kind of art. Fun with our art. Hi, Barry. Hi, Barry Ward. We are doing an art game. If you want to play, get you a piece of paper. If you want to play, if you like to do artwork, we're playing a game. I've got two other young boys in here that are playing too. We're playing a we are playing a game, an art game. We like to do art in here. And we want you to play with us if you want to play an art game. We don't we don't want any shenanigans going on in here. Okay? So welcome and play with us. Or you can watch. If you want to be serious and play an art game, we will let you stay in here, okay? You can talk to us and tell us what you'd like to do. I've got two other young boys playing along. So you won't be the only boy. There's a lot of women in here, but we have men and women in this room. So get you a piece of paper and play along. Sometimes we get trolls in here, and we do not allow any trolls or anybody that's not nice. We don't allow it. But we do want you to play if that's what your intentions are. Please play along. I think school's out. Kids are out of school. It's going to be a hot summer this year. Well, great, Barry. Enjoy the art show. We're doing a prompt game. We got a piece of paper, and our first challenge was to put something black and white down on our page. If you want to watch and see how it's done, that's what we're going to do. We're putting down anything white and black on our art page. And we're all doing it together. I like my page so far. Coming along. Some of your supplies. Yeah, we call that, Justin, when your supplies fall off your shelf, we call that a craft-a-lanche. Because your craft supplies have fallen into the floor. It's a craft-a-lanche. Yep. Welcome to the group. We get those a lot. A lot. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. It's a funny name, a craft-a-lanche. And when you're finished with your very first prompt, you have to type in ready to let me know that you're ready for the next one. We're going to do at least about 10 more to put on top of this. So if you're waiting in between and you get to dry, you can either fan it, find something to fan it to dry, or use a hair dryer. We're going to go pretty fast, so keep a piece of paper beside you so you can write it down. The next prompt, if we go too fast for you, you just write them down. And we've got it ready, so we're going to go to the next prompt. So if you're not ready for the next prompt, write the prompts down, okay? Yeah, you got a small page, Kim? Okay. All right, we're going to do something with a straw. You have to get a straw, and it can be a coffee stir straw or a soda pop straw. I bet you've got one in your garbage can, Justin. Have you got a straw in your garbage can? You can take and blow paint with it, or you can take and stamp and make dots with your straw. And I can show you how to do both. I'm going to use a yellow, and I'm going to show you how to do a drop of paint. And then I'm going to put some paint over here on my tray too. But you take your straw and blow that little dot of paint right there and watch it move around on the table on your page. And that's using a straw in your art. You can also take your paint and dip your straw in the paint and make some marks, dots, all over your page. And that's what I'm going to do with the remainder of the paint. I show you 2 ways that you can use a straw in your artwork. You can even take your straw and glue it to your page. If you want to do that, you can do that. There's no right or wrong as long as you use a straw. It could be your tool, it could be your aid, it could be the art. This this prompt game really helps you to widen your horizons on how to do artwork, how to do mixed media. Hi, Mark. How you doing, Mark? We're playing a prompt game. You want to play with us? Talk to these boys. I got 3 boys in the room, Mark. 3 young boys. And they know how to do it. Yay! You've worked with straws before, Justin. It's called blow art. You're right. Yeah. Way to go, Justin. Uh, I've got Justin, Barry, and Patrick. And I think they're all 3 playing, or I hope they are, if they haven't left. If we haven't scared them off. If you want to play, Mark, the first prompt was black and white, and I put down scrapbook paper, black and white scrapbook paper. Becky did all black gesso with a white stencil on top. Okay, you're going to watch. Okay, Mark. Now, guys, you young guys, Mark here is an artist. If you want to ask him any questions, he'll be glad to help you. I'm probably talking too loud. I feel like I'm yelling. I just want to get your attention. I'm sorry. I'm yelling. I'm like Mary. Mary likes to talk loud too. I'm sorry. I'll calm down. I get excited. No, I never get excited. Are you seeing how the game works now? So hurry up and make your little marks so we'll get some readies going here and we'll pull another prompt. We do about 10 of the prompts. And if you don't like this prompt, you don't have to do it. You can ask for an alternative or use something else that you can think of that would look good. I'm going to dry this for a minute. Okay, guys. Says I got 36 in the room. Wow. That's a record. Welcome everybody in the room. I hope you're enjoying watching, and I hope that those of you who want to play are having fun playing the prompt game. Oh no. Becky's blowing her paint around. And Holly's eating chicken wings in between her prompts. Oh my gosh. Well, if you eat over top of your paper and it'll be extra texture, Holly. Hi, Dawn. We're playing a game. We'll wait on you to catch up. Get you a piece of paper, Dawn. The first one is black and white, and I used some black and white um, scrapbook paper. If you use a piece of white paper, you can draw with a black marker. And the second prompt was to use a straw. And we were blowing paint around, and then I started doing dots with my straw. Real easy. And we'll go slow so you can catch up. Okay. Just waiting on a few people to say they're ready, and we'll move on to the next prompt. This was the first two prompts. The first one was black and white, and the second one was to use a straw. And you can blow your paint with the straw, or you could use it as a dabber and a dot and dip it in paint and make little dots. You could cut the straw up and glue the straw down on your paper. Anything you want to do with the straw is acceptable. Okay, Nettie's ready. And when I get done with the game, I will post all of these prompts in the description below the video. And when it loads up, they'll be on there if anybody wants to play at a later time. Becky's wanting to do a jelly plate printing session next week. I'll play with you, Becky, if you want to do it together. I can do jelly print painting. I'm pulling the next one now. If you're not ready, just write them down and you can play catch up. Okay? We're going to use a paper towel or a baby wipe. A paper towel, a napkin. If you don't have a paper towel, you might have a little piece of toilet paper, clean paper. And sometimes the girls use baby wipes in their art to clean up their fingers with, so you can use a napkin or a paper towel or some kind of a tissue. Even a tissue from a tissue box would work. Okay, Becky. So use a paper towel or a baby wipe. And I just happened to have I think I've got one right here. What did I do with it? Well, I thought I did. I had a napkin right here. It's okay. But I've got a napkin that I'm going to use. Use a napkin. And I just happened to have a couple of stamps laying around here, and I'm going to stamp on them. Let's see how this works. That's good, Becky. Becky took her paper towel, wadded it up, dipped it in her paint like this, and then dabbed it around on her page. That's a good example of how to use a paper towel. And I can use the rest of this paint up over here and do that. Perfect. Perfect. And I also took my napkin and I stamped a stamp on it. And I'm going to tear my napkin. I might get 2 layers out of it. And we'll cut it out. And I'm going to, it's got 2 layers on here. I just got 1 layer. And if you take a little damp water and paintbrush, you can separate your napkins apart by painting a little bit of water in between your items, and it tears them apart so that you can glue it down on your page. And that's what I'm going to do. I keep my glue in a jar is another tip I do. You can put your glue in a jar and use a paintbrush to apply your glue, and it helps glue your things down without too much of a mess. I got 2 ladybugs and a butterfly. And I just go real easy on top of the paper napkin because it will tear very easily. It's fragile. And there, I've got that on there, and I'll just have to let that dry now. And I got one more ladybug, and I'm going to put it over here. And just very ever so lightly pat it down on the glue. And you can't play with it. You got to just do it one time and quit. That's all it gets. Yeah, Holly, that's good. And use them for images. That's good. Printed paper towels. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to let dry this a little bit until I see a couple of readies. And we'll do getting ready for the next prompt. And if we're going too fast for you, write them down. And you can catch up as we go along. Because some things you do faster than others. Journey got a new jelly plate, 5 by 7 inches. It was on the clearance at the Hobby Lobby. Woohoo! Some have told me that it's not big enough for anything, but will that size be okay for next week? Yes, it will, Journey. You'll figure out how to use it, and you'll figure out the size papers that you get to put on it, and you might be able to do. Uh, you could use a piece of notebook paper and do half, and then pull it off, and then do it again, and do the other half. So you can do all kinds of things with it, Journey. Cut your paper in half. Okay, I've got a couple of readies. I'm going to pull the next prompt. If you're not ready, write it down. It says to add numbers. And you can add your numbers with a Sharpie, a magic marker, a pen, a pencil. You can add your markers with ink, any kind of paint. I just happen to have some numbers that are like stamps, and I'm going to use my numbers. And I think I'm going to dip them in. I can dip them in ink. I don't have to dip them in paint. I do both, but I'm going to get another ink pad. I'm going to use a different color ink. I get the purple ink out. Yes, this is. Oh, I don't know, Brittany. Um, I don't know for sure. Hi, Brittany. If it's permanent or not. I know that uh, I have added refill inks to my ink pads. So I know that sometimes if you heat set it helps it to become permanent. But I I I put a stamp on a tissue here, and it got wet and it smeared. So I don't know if it's the ink or the refill ink or both. Oh, Journey, you'll love it. You're going to love your little jelly plate, and it'll be perfect for index cards and ACT cards. You'll see. You'll get to use it. Yep. Oh, good, Becky. Becky's going to use embossing powders for her numbers. And it's a type of uh, paint powder that you sprinkle on the clear it's like an ink, but it's clear ink and it's sticky. And you put your powder on it, and it holds the powder. And then you take the heat gun over the powder, and it melts it. And it's called embossing powder. So where's my number? Number 9. That's not showing up very good. Let me try another number. How about another pad? I re-inked my black the other day. It might have more ink on it. Let's try it. But I don't know which ink is permanent, and I think StazOn is supposed to be permanent. But I don't know for sure if that has to be heat set or not. Yes, you can use any inks, but they sell some of the clear ink has glue sticky stuff in it. Yeah. Anything wet. Well, my numbers aren't showing up too good, but I put them on there. That's all it counts, is I put it on there. Hi, Giovanna. Hi, guys. So, I'm going to dry this until I see a couple of readies. How's everybody doing? Are the guys still playing with us? Have we run the boys off? Patrick, are you still in here? Barry, how you guys doing? Y'all doing okay? I got a couple of readies, so I'm going to say the next one, and if you're not ready, you can write it down. Are the boys still with us? Use a Sharpie. Use a Sharpie, any kind of magic marker, felt tip marker, coloring marker, any kind of marker. You can use a Posca pen. I've got some Sharpies. Okay. I don't see the boys. Did we run them off? They probably went to go play a game. a, a electronic game. I'm just going to make some little swirls with my markers and see how that works. All right, I did a little doodling with my Sharpie. Nettie, you and I are fast. I'm done too. Doodle fast. Doodle fast. Here's our cat tag that we did. Lacey, White, and Bubba. There's Bubba right there. Okay. I'm going to. Yeah, Kim's ready. She's working on a small pad. Okay. That's all right. That's good. It's all good. I'm going to pull another prompt, and if you're not ready, write it down. Use some wire or paper clips. Paper clips. I just bought these brand new paper clips yesterday. Oh, I've got some collared ones. I could just put these on around the page. How about that? And the orange matches. I'm just going to put these on. I guess I could put some ribbons on them too. Might as well turn them into flags. I got a whole bunch of new lace. I'm really using my lace up. I'm going to use my lace. That's what I'm going to do. I'm using paper clips. Lickety split. How about that? I'm almost done. I'm speeding through these today. I guess since I'm doing my streaming early today, that means I got to clean my room tonight. I got to get ready for my new wardrobes. I got 2 new wardrobes to put in here for storage. I'm done. Okay, I'm sorry. The alternative is a wild card. The alternative is anything you want. A wire and paper clip is after the Sharpie, the markers. And if you don't want to do a wire or paper clips, I did flags. You can do a wild card and do anything you want. That's your alternative. Markers and then wire, paper clip, or wild card. Giovanna, are you being silly? Were you really just washing the dishes? Or were you really getting a manicure? I want to know. The alternate is a wild card, and you can do anything you want. You want me to suggest something for you? You can add some punches, some flowers. You can add some tissue paper. You can add some paint. You can add a stencil. You can add some ephemera. You can add a picture out of a magazine. You can do anything you want with this wild card. Anything you want. Whatever's on your desk. Nettie's ready. I'm going to give them just a few minutes since they asked for the wild card. You could do finger dots. You could do stickers. What else have I got over here? You can add a doily. Use a stencil. Make circles. You can do circles. I want to use my curlers. Okay. The Palmolive lady, yes. Marge. She was wearing the gloves and she had to take, and then they got her to take the gloves off. Oh, she was always just with her hands. Okay, I'm going to call another one, and if you're not ready, just write it down. Okay, we're going to use a textbook book text or a dictionary text or any kind of writing. It could be a magazine, if you, an article in a magazine, but the book part, the writing part, is what it's asking you to do, a book text or dictionary. And I cut out these little flyers by hand all at once. Hey, Brittany, you were asking about if the inks were permanent, and I just went over this butterfly with a wet uh, glue glue brush, and it's not smearing. So I don't know if it's and I've used the heat dryer on it, the heat gun, so it might be heat set. So if you have some ink and you don't know if it's permanent or not, try it. Do a test page and test it with a wet paint, and then heat set it, and then test it again and see if it smears again. Yeah. So I did have a little layer of glue over this because I put it down with glue. So that glue may have sealed it, but it's not moving as I go over it. So again, so I don't know if it's heat set or if it just has a little layer of glue on top. Beats me. Okay, I did my book text. After the wild card was a book text or a dictionary text, any kind of text. And I just took and cut flowers out of a book page on mine. You can do it any way you want. I Night before last, I had a dream that Abby ran after a skunk and got sprayed with a skunk. And it was after Aunt Beck talked about the day before that Scott found a new cat, and it was a skunk at work, and he was just being funny, and he took a picture of a skunk, and she posted it on Facebook. And then day before yesterday, my mom and I uh, was out in the car, and I stopped at a stoplight sign down here, and we both smelt a skunk, and it was not a polecat; it was a skunk. It was skunk smell. So, and then that night, I dreamed about Abby getting involved with the skunk, and we were looking for tomato juice. Kimberly's ready now. Vicky will be on tonight. Pretty soon. She'll be coming on here in about 15 minutes. So we got to do a speed round here. Our next prompt is collage a person, place, or thing out of a magazine, or if you happen to have any ephemera with a person, place, or thing on it. Put some faces on your or a thing or place. So we got to hurry up because Vicky will be coming on here. Okay? Yes, she's coming on in the next 10 minutes. She comes on about 5. So we're going to do a speed round for the rest of the prompts. Person, place, or thing. I think I've got a model catalog here. So I'm going fast. I'll show you how fast I can go. There's my person, place, or thing. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull the next one. And if you're not ready, you write them down because I'm going to jump off here as soon as Vicky gets on. Metallic gold. Metallic or gold. And I just happen to have some gold right here. I got this at Walmart too. Walmart has metallic gold. I haven't even opened it yet. I think I got some already opened. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to use bronze. Okay, I'm done. I'm going to pull the next one. Speed round. Speed round. Metallic or gold? Pink and yellow. Pink and yellow. Well, I've already used yellow, but I can put another drop or two on. Maybe. There's some more yellow. And I got some pink. Okay, I'm going on to the next one. And the last one is tape. Any kind of tape. That would be your alternate too. Washi tape, masking tape, electrical tape, duct tape. And here comes Vicky. So I'm going to sign off, and I want everybody to go over to Vicky Ross's room and let's see what she's going to paint up. Okay? Everybody go in and pop in and say hello to Vicky Ross. Okay? Please? Please? Pretty please? So thanks for playing. We had a great day. So I'll see you Saturday night at bingo. Thanks for coming in and playing. We'll see you over at Vicky's. I'm on my way.